From the time he was very young, Carlo Acutis felt a deep love for Jesus. He wasn't like other kids. While others rushed to play, Carlo's favorite place was the church. He would sit quietly in front of the tabernacle, his eyes full of awe and his heart full of devotion. To him, the Eucharist wasn't just a tradition, it was the living presence of Jesus. He called it his highway to heaven. The Eucharist is my highway to heaven. As he grew older, Carlo developed a love for computers. He was a gifted programmer and designer, not to play games, but to spread God's love. At just 11 years old, he began building a website that gathered Eucharistic miracles from around the world. With passion in his heart and a laptop in his hands, he created something extraordinary, a digital path to faith for millions. The more Eucharist we receive, the more we become like Jesus. He believed that technology, if used well, could lead people not away from God, but straight to Him. Then, at just 15 years old, Carlo was diagnosed with leukemia. It was sudden, painful, life-threatening. But Carlo didn't complain. He didn't ask, "Why me?" Instead, he smiled and offered every moment of suffering to Jesus as a gift of love for the Pope and the Church. I offer all my sufferings to the Lord for the Pope and for the Church. Even from his hospital bed, Carlo's heart remained joyful. He continued to smile, to pray, and to bring comfort to others who were afraid. Carlo died peacefully on October 12, 2006. But even in death, his light did not go out. People around the world began discovering his story, a boy who loved Jesus with all his heart, who used his talents to glorify God, and who lived as a saint even before heaven. Soon, miracles were reported, lives were changed. And in 2020, Carlo was declared blessed by the Church, a step toward sainthood. A reminder that holiness isn't far away. It can be found in a red polo shirt, sneakers, and a heart full of love. Everyone is born as an original, but many die as photocopies. Carlo chose to live as God made him, original, full of light, and completely his. Today, Carlo's story continues to inspire children all over the world. In churches, in homes, in classrooms, young hearts are discovering the beauty of the Eucharist, the power of faith, and the joy of living for Jesus. Because of one boy who chose holiness, another child is kneeling in prayer, another soul is choosing love, and heaven feels just a little closer. St. Carlo Acutis reminds us, you don't have to be old to be a saint. You just need a heart that says yes to God.